This is Lisa's story, according to Ted. Lisa was born and raised in Windsor, Ontario, where she met her first love, Kevin. They moved to Barrie, Ontario, after her optometrist prompted her to go to optician school because she wasn't quite smart enough or rich enough for optometry. Then Lisa got pregnant. Lisa had Tina. Lisa punched Kevin directly in his brand new tattoo, said "Flip you," and drove all of her worldly possessions and a 1-year-old 4,448.2 kilometers to Vancouver in the brown bomber, her 1980 Toyota Corolla. While working in Vancouver at Pearl Pacific Center, she met Patrick. They hooked up and both went to work at LensCrafters. Patrick became the general manager of the Victoria store. Ted was the area manager for LensCrafters at the time and would visit Lisa monthly at Capilano Mall, where she was the general manager. Ted considered supervising Lisa as standing over her and ogling her cleavage. Lisa decided it was time to give Tina a new daddy, so she quit LensCrafters and planned her move to Victoria to be with Patrick. Everyone thought this was a bad idea. At the time, it was customary to take departing general managers out to dinner to thank them for their service to the company. Therefore, arrangements were made on Ted's next visit for Lisa to pick him up at his hotel and drive to the Keg in New Westminster for dinner with her and Patrick. While driving, Ted asked Lisa, "Mary said to ask you, what is your last regret?" Lisa swerved the car. She refused to answer the question. At dinner, when Patrick would leave the table, Ted would ask, "What is your last regret?" Finally, after several tries, she replied, "My last regret is that I never got to boink my boss." They agreed to meet the next night at Ted's hotel. Lisa arrived in a black one-piece catsuit, and he greeted her with chilled wine and a single red rose on the bed. What followed was a week-long love affair of strolls down the seawall, dinners, and other sordid activities. Then I guess the rest is history. Well, not really. Lisa went through with her move to Victoria to be with Patrick, but continued a long-distance relationship with Ted. She was conflicted and sought the advice of a psychologist. The doctor asked, "Why are you here?" Lisa said, "I'm living with a pompous, arrogant, verbally abusive man, but I'm in love with a kind, considerate, and loving man who lives in Calgary." The doctor asked again, "Why are you here? It seems you already have your answer." Lisa will tell you the doctor gave her permission to follow her heart. So Ted rented a truck. They packed up all of her belongings, and now 6-year-old Tina, and they drove across the mountains, listening to Garth Brooks and arriving in Calgary to minus 30-degree weather. Through the blended family, the loss of family members, unexpected new arrivals, buying a small business, Cairo adventures, heart events, working together after 20 years of working apart, our love has not only endured, it has grown exponentially. And now that is our story, our love story. Happy birthday, my love.